Hey, what is going on guys? My name is Chris and welcome back to another video. Now, I'm going to keep this one really quick, but I just wanted to give my opinion and an update on the recent Trading 212 update. So a lot of you will know, if you're into the investing side of the things, that Tesla and Apple have both done a stock split. So that essentially means that both Tesla and Apple have basically split their stock, so now that one share for Apple, for example, is now worth 4, not worth, so splits into 4 shares, I should say. So it's worth exactly the same amount, but instead of having 1, you get 4. So if it was the Apple stock was worth £200, they'd now be worth £50 each, and so you'd have 4. Similar situation with Tesla, they've split their stock but by 5 instead of by 4. And so it remained to be seen how Trading 212 were going to deal with the situation, on how they were going to treat their split within the platform and within the app, and how us as investors were going to be affected. And so there's been a bit of back and forth and sort of a bit of speculation of how Trading 212 were going to handle the split. But it's been officially announced through a notification that I got today on the app, which I'll put on either side of here. And then it kind of gives you sort of a detailed breakdown through a link at the bottom of the notification of basically breaking down how they're going to treat this split. So I'm going to leave that in one of the corners here so you can kind of see the notification and the URL, the links that they take you to give you a little bit more of a breakdown of how it works. But essentially how Trading 212 have handled it is basically, for Apple, for example, using me personally, I have 2 whole shares in Apple. So because I've got a whole complete share, it essentially means that Trading 212 will split that share, the 2 shares, into 4. So I'll have a total of 8 shares into Apple, and those 8 shares are now in my portfolio, and I'll show you that on the screen so you can see my portfolio, that now I have 8 shares in Apple instead of 2, and I'm sure as soon as the market opens they'll reflect the new split price. But with Tesla I have a slightly different opportunity thing going on with Tesla at the moment, but because I don't have a full share in Tesla now. As a beginning investor, I'm sure there's lots of you out there who are in a very similar position to me, who don't have a full share in Tesla based on the price, especially it's trading at £2,000, $2,000 plus or whatever. So to have a full share in Tesla was a bit trickier. So I only had a fractional share in Tesla. Now I was profitable, had good return, I was up about 60% on Tesla, but I didn't have a full share. And even with the stock split, so taking what the value of that share that I had, or the fractional share that I had, and timesing that by 5, I still didn't have a full share. So essentially how Trading 212 have handled it, and what they have done, is basically if you don't have a full share, what they do is that fractional share worth they sell off and give back to you. So in my portfolio, in the platform, they've sold my Tesla share, the fractional share that I have, and then sold that to me. So that essentially means that I currently at the moment have no holding or share or investment into Tesla, which is a bit of a shame because of, obviously I want to be investing in the likes of Tesla. So that's basically what that has meant, is I'm now having to reinvest that money back into Tesla. So it will obviously affect my portfolio and my average return on my portfolio, because I'm now selling off and then buying back into Tesla. So for me it's a little bit frustrating because obviously Tesla is something that I wanted to hold, and I knew that I didn't have the funds or the financial side to increase my value that I had, so that I would have one whole share. So it means that, you know, it's going to reflect in my portfolio not exactly how I would want it to, which is a bit of a shame. But you know, I think with any of these stock splits, it's the first one that I've experienced, and first one that, you know, from my best knowledge, the Trading 212 has had to deal with. And I think, you know, they've tried their best with it and they've done what they can. But for me, slightly frustrating that I'm now going to have to buy back into Tesla, potentially at a higher price, and obviously it's going to reflect on my portfolio not as greatly. So, you know, I think that's how it's going to work. That's how they've handled it, and hopefully as the market's open today on Monday, we'll see those split share prices reflect now that we have a bigger holding in the likes of Apple for me personally. And once I've obviously executed and bought back into Tesla, that we'll see that share price drop down based on the stock splits. So that's how the update that I wanted to give on the Trading 212 side of things with the Apple and Tesla. Then the only other update that I wanted to give with Trading 212 was around their auto invest feature. Now, me being a novice, a brand new investor using the platform, again, I've only been using it since March, I knew that the auto invest feature was coming, especially I knew it was coming in June, at least a beta version that you could kind of sign yourself up to and get the beta version of that platform and use the auto invest feature. Now, I've watched lots of YouTube videos and lots of other people using the auto invest feature and had some really good feedback and getting on really well with that platform and using the tool effectively. But I still to this day do not have the auto invest feature in my Trading 212 platform. Now, I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or I've been unlucky in being allowed to use it, but I still do not have the auto invest feature in my Trading 212 platform. Now, if any of you are in a similar boat looking to get that feature, I've asked the question onto Trading 212 via Twitter, and I'll leave that here. I asked them, like, where is it? What's happening? When do I get this feature? And then they replied to me saying, it's coming. So didn't give me a date, didn't tell me exactly when it was coming, but they did announce the other day that the auto invest feature will be available in their platform very, very soon. So hopefully I'll be able to get the Trading 212 auto invest feature into my platform, into the app, and so I can start using the auto invest feature, because I think it's going to be a really, really cool feature that's going to allow me to be way more passive with my investments, and something that I want to give a review and give my thoughts and opinions on once I get using the auto invest feature. But if I'm doing something wrong, if you guys have got the feature and I needed to do something to get it, then please do let me know, because I really do want to get my hands onto that. But they have announced on their Twitter page most recently, a few days ago, that that auto invest feature is coming to everyone using the Trading 212 platform. So there's a couple of little updates I want to give to you on the app side of things and how it's affected my portfolio and sort of my future thinking of how I want to use the app. So hopefully that has helped. If you do have any questions, as always, leave them down in the comment section. I will get back to you as soon as I can. I'm always happy to answer your comments. But also, if you could drop a like and a comment, that really helps my channel out. I mean, it's a very, very small channel, so every like, every comment really helps to get my videos and my content out to people who may be interested in my content. And finally, if you do want to use Trading 212 and you're looking whether to sign up or not, then use my link in the description, and if you sign up using that link, you will get a free share valued up to £100 when you deposit £1 into the app, and I will also get a free share, just so you're aware. But hopefully that's helped, and I'll speak to you guys soon. Thanks.